Okay, so we have a beautiful question in front of us, and the question says a conical tank is full of water, its base radius is 1.75 meters, and its height is 2.25 meters, right? So I hope you can imagine the structure of the tank, that won't be difficult. So now it is connected with a pipe which empties at the rate of 7 liters per second. So one thing you can focus here is that these quantities that are given are in meters, and the rate at which the pipe is emptying the tank is basically in liters per second. So first of all, just think of something like, how can I relate meters and liters? Are they related? Do I know any relation in them? So that is the important point of this question. Once you know that, the question is pretty simple. Okay, so let us see how this can be done. So the question asks, so finally it says that how much time will it take to empty the tank? So let us draw a tank. Say I have a tank here. Now it can be either ways. Either you can take a tank like this, or you can take it inverted. Both ways, it doesn't matter. So it says that radius is 1.75 meters. This is 1.75 meters basically. This height is 2.25 meters, right? So now it is connected with a pipe. Say I have a pipe connected here. Say let me change the color, and I have a pipe somewhat here, right? And it empties the tank at the rate of 7 liters per second. Fine. This is how it empties the tank, and we have water filled in it. So the question is, now how much time will it take to empty the tank? Precisely, if you can see here, there is a small mistake made in the figure. Can you tell me what? Just think of it. Ideally, the pipe should not be here. Since it is a tank, the water will be filled like this, right? Assuming that the base is fixed. So the pipe should be here, right? So but for the sake of understanding, for the sake of drawing diagram, just told you, right? So okay, so this is the question, this is the height, this is my radius, and the pipe is taking the water at 7 liters per second. So first of all, as you all know, we'll be finding the volume of this conical portion. Now I know that the volume of this conical tank is given as V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? I don't think there is any difficulty in understanding this. So the volume of this cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So let us now put the values and let us try to calculate what it is, but I will ask you to first do it yourself and then come back and see the result. I think in that it will be much useful for you. So let me put down the values here. So I have 1 by 3 pi, say let us take is 3.14, and then r square, our radius is 1.75 meters, and just pay attention that this is the radius, okay, not the diameter. In case the diameter was given, you need to divide it by 2 in order to get the radius. So that is a common mistake that generally people do. Okay, instead of radius, diameter will be given, so they will substitute the values directly. So always pay attention to such small silly mistakes. So r 1.75 whole square, h 2.25. So now let us calculate what it is. So I'll take the help of a calculator and I'll calculate what value I'll be getting here. So you can use your calculators as well and calculate it along with me. So 3.14 into 1.75 square into 2.25 gives me 21.6365, which I will divide it by 3. So the final answer that will come here is 7.212 meter cube, right? So this is the volume of the conical tank. Now the pipe is emptying it at the rate of 7 liters per second. So if I write it here, a rate at which it is getting emptied is nothing but equal to 7 liters per second. Now I have a beautiful relation that you might already know, that 1 meter cube is 1000 liters. This relation we'll be using here, that is 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. So basically 1 liter is 1 by 1000 meter cube. So this is nothing but equal to 7 by 1000 meter cube per second, right? So this much amount of water will be emptied in 1 second. That is the meaning of the term rate. That's 7 by 1000. Let me write it precisely. 0.007 meter cube of water will be emptied in a second, right? So how much of water will be emptied? So I have total volume of 7.212. So therefore the time required will be 7.212 divided by 0.007. So now let us calculate what value we'll be getting here. You can use a calculators or you can calculate it as well. So 7.212 divided by 0.007 gives me 1030.29, which is approximately equal to 1030.3 seconds, right? So if I need to convert this in hours or in minutes, so let us divide this by 60. So divided by 60 gives us 17.2 minutes will be taken to empty this tank completely. And I hope you understood the concept behind this question. So what we did, let me just summarize it. And it says that we have a tank, right? And we need to empty it using a pipe which empties at the rate of 7 liters per second. So the radius is given, the height is given. So what we did initially, we found out what is the volume of this tank. We got it 7.212 meter cube, and I hope the calculation is right. So once that is correct, the rate is 7 liters per second, which I converted it into meter cubes, which gave me 0.007 meter cube per second. So now the thing is simple that if this much of volume is emptied in 1 second, so this much volume, 7.212 meter cube, will be emptied in 7.212 by 0.007, simple unitary method, which will come approximately equal to 17.2 minutes. So I hope you get your answer.